Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a brow tutorial. Yes, I'm going to be sharing all my secrets with you, so do enjoy this one. And yes, practice as well. It's so very important to practice. So to start off, I like to use regular wipes, baby wipes. So this is new to my channel. One random person from the comment section of my previous video gets a shout out in the next video. So for this video, shout outs to Venice. Thank you so much. You could see my brow hairs are really grown and like so not in shape. So I'm gently going to trim the lower parts of my brow, this section, because I don't need the hairs here. So I'm going to trim all this off. Please be careful when trimming your brows. You don't want to hurt yourself. Well, I do have to say, if you have to trim your brows yourself at home, please be very, very careful. If you can't do it yourself, please let a professional do it for you. But just be careful if you have to trim it yourself at home. I just like to break the razor blade into two so I could easily like hold it to handle it. But this is me. If you can't do it, please don't force yourself. Please let someone do it for you. Please. But I do like to get a good brow trim once in a while, just to look fresh and keep the look beautiful. And then I go in with the pair of scissors to trim the very top of the brow. And I go back in to wipe all the hairs that could be on my face and on my brows. So these brow pencils, I do have the other rosé brow pencil. I need to find it, and other razor pens, but these are just like eyebrow pencils you can use to fill in your brow. So well, in today's tutorial, I'll be using the brow pencil since that's more available to like all of us. So to fill in the brows, you go back in to use your brow spoolie. Oh, this is like an angle brush that has like a spoolie at the end to it. So and you want to make sure your brow pencil is like well sharpened to have a pointed edge. And the way you hold your brow pencil really does a lot. So you want to hold it this way. So it's kind of like you're drawing this way. You don't want to hold it this way, or else you're going to be like smudging it in places you don't want it to be. So you're supposed to hold it this way. So I'm going to start by filling in the lower parts of my brow. So I start by filling from this angle. And you realize I don't go to the very beginning of the brow. So I start kind of like in the middle and drag it to the very end as to how long I want it to be. And then I go in to fill the top. And join it. And you realize my brows has a natural curve, so I just follow my brows. If you look at the brow I just drew, there's no I didn't go over my brows. I just drew within my brow hairs. You get it? And I didn't press too much. It was just a light kind of light pressure on my brow hairs to just create that shape. And I did make sure I create a soft curve underneath my brow. A soft, beautiful curve. And then I gently fill in with short strokes, very short and light strokes. And I'm just going to be doing that in this direction. So when I'm done filling towards this direction, I now begin to go upwards. So I'm still going to fill my brows upwards now, trying to mimic the way my brow hairs grow. And really light pressure, guys. Go back in with your brow spoolie to just kind of blend everything together. So I'm quickly going to fill in the other brow. You draw a line from the middle to the tail end of the lower brow, and another one for the top part of the brow, and then join it at the tail end. You gently fill it in, do some light strokes at the very front, and you're good to go. Just keep doing that till like everything seems uniform and you filled out all the sparse areas of your brow. Yes, I need to stress on this. Your eyebrows are sisters. They're not identical twins. So it's okay if one brow doesn't look like the other, but you could try as much as possible to get them to look almost the same. So guys, my brows are filled in now, and the only thing I have to do now is to just conceal. So I put my concealers on this mixing palette for sanitary purposes. I use a darker concealer. Ideally, you could also use your foundation shade to clean the inner corners of your brow. In cases where you are looking for a more like natural look, you could just continue using the same foundation shade or like concealer throughout. But I wanted to show you how to have that beautiful highlighted brow bone area. That's how come I use a brighter concealer. The same concealer I'll use to highlight, I use that underneath my brow to have my brow bone looking like sharp and so high and all that good stuff. Yeah. I almost forgot to state, but I like to use an angled brush to do all this concealer work. So to clean up the top part of my brow, I'm going to mix my foundation with a little tiny bit of the darker concealer to clean the top of my brows. If I was to do my makeup like immediately, I'll just like use the foundation at the very top because you don't want to have that kind of halo effect. So it's okay to finish all the concealer work before you start blending, but in any case, just make sure you're really fast about it and don't leave your makeup like this. And the last thing I do is to use some loose powder all over the brow and the concealed areas so the brow stays in place and doesn't get oily later in the day. And I just take off the excess with a brush, and yeah, pretty much that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you had so much difficulties in filling in your brows, I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, and you need to practice more because I believe practice makes perfect, like it does. So do practice more on this brow look. If you're interested in beauty makeup videos, you're in the right place because I post weekly. So all you have to do is to subscribe to my channel. Subscription is free. You don't have to pay anything for it. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Later.